Well, greetings and salutations. Today, it's a new day. We had to leave Sturgis earlier than we planned yesterday because of the threat of rain, and everybody scattered. People started shutting down. It didn't rain. The one day that we actually did not get rain. But today, we're taking the morning train.
My baby takes the morning train.
And then maybe catch up on some loose ends. Maybe we'll go do the pigtails. Maybe we'll go see Crazy Horse. Maybe Devil's Tower. We'll see what we get up to. Maybe go back to Sturgis. We'll see what we do on today's Graybeard Biker. Well, welcome back to the Graybeard Biker channel. This is part 6 of our Sturgis Motorcycle Rally series, covering day 7 of our little trip. So today we're stepping a little off the throttle and onto the rails as we start the day with a ride on the historic 1880 train in Hill City. The 1880 train, officially known as the Black Hills Central Railroad, runs between Hill City and Keystone. The railroad itself dates back to the late 19th century when it was originally built to haul gold ore, timber, and other freight during the mining boom in the Black Hills. But by 1957, regular service had slowed down, and the line was revived as a tourist attraction using the restored steam engines. Tickets for adults range $40, $50 depending on your selections for seating. They have a couple options there. And the ride is about 2 hours round trip. Food from their eatery is welcome on board. They also have a stewardess, flight attendant, whatever you call them on a train, that is selling snacks and drinks as well. Not gonna miss out on making that money. Now, these are steam engines, so they fill up with water at each station. And then do a steam blowout before the train arrives at the next station. That's just part of how the engine manages excess steam pressure. It's also a safety release, and what gives that dramatic plume as it pulls into the station. All right, so we're sitting here, we're getting ready to go on the 1818 train ride through the mountains. See what we see.
No ticket.
Now, once we get to Keystone, we were able to get out, stretch your legs, use the restroom, and hit their gift shop, of course, that's there, while the engine refills with fresh water. To switch directions, the crew unhooks the engine and then moves it to the opposite side of the train so that the engine is always pulling, although in some cases in reverse. It's a pretty neat operation to see up close if you're one of those people that are into the mechanics of trains.
Nice caboose.
Hey, a nice caboose, Toots.
I didn't get to see them shoveling the coal, but that would have been cool too. Now, let's check out some highlights from the ride itself. Next stop, we leave Hill City on the way to Crazy Horse. This is a huge sculpture that's carved into the side of a mountain, just like Mount Rushmore. This is the Thunderhead Mountain. Again, similar to Mount Rushmore, and some say in direct response to Mount Rushmore. Now, this one was not commissioned by the government. It was commissioned by the American Indian tribes. It's on private land, and you're allowed to see it for profit, meaning that you pay when you get there so that you can view the carving. And it's quite far from the gate. It's even quite far from the parking lot. So we are here at the Crazy Horse Memorial. No, it is not a bar. People can think it's a bar. It's also a bar. It's not a bar here. It is that, which is kind of like Mount Rushmore, only Native Indian. So, so the biggest issue that you're going to know if you come here is you park here, and then you walk up there. So we're gonna walk to it so you don't have to. Let's go. So we went into the building, saw the movie presentation, and found out a bit more. Our plan was to hike to the carving itself, but we found they won't let you. Instead, you have to take a trolley for an additional fee. Money grab.
But you can give them to the birds and bees. I want money. Lots of money. That's what I want, money.
So we didn't do that. All right, so we did not walk up there. I was wrong. You don't walk up. And even if you did, they won't let you go all the way up there because it's a construction zone. So they will take you to the base of the mountain if you buy a bus tour. So if you buy a bus tour, you can go, I don't even know where they consider the base. I would assume it's to where it's blown out here, not all the way up to where the crane is. So we decided it wasn't worth going. There is an observation deck on the inside. I gave you some footage of that. And the story is quite interesting. So I will share the story with you. So the carving was commissioned by the American Indians. Chief Standing Bear hired a Polish sculptor, Korczak Zukowski, in 1946. Now, he knew that he wouldn't have time to finish it in his lifetime. It takes a while. Carving a mountain takes a while. Note to self. but he built a scale model and left detailed instructions on how to continue and then finish the project. But even today, decades later, it is still unfinished. In fact, this reminds me of Mount Rushmore, which was never completed either. Seems to be a theme here in South Dakota. If you look, all they've gotten done is the face, the top of the arm, and the top parts of the hand. You can see it up there. Well, it looks like they got maybe this side of the finger and thumb done. Now, the guy that was commissioned to do it, white guy, was commissioned by the tribe to build this, to sculpt it, did sculpt a miniature version so that you could see what it's supposed to end up looking like. Here's what that is. I think today's day and age, people throwing money around to charity here and there, get it done. I know the family wants to be involved, it's their legacy, I get it, but raise money, get it done. I mean, I don't sculpt things, especially in big freaking mountains, but it seems to me we could have gotten a little further along by now. What do you think? And ironically,
And isn't it ironic?
Crazy Horse wouldn't have approved of the statue in the first place. He is on record as being one of them that had the belief that your soul was taken by capturing photographs or images. So they were stealing his soul. You've probably heard about this in movies and so forth. Matter of fact, it was part of Beyond the Law, a biker movie we reviewed a while back. From there, it was back through Hill City and into Sturgis. I was on a mission to collect our second prize for finishing the Sturgis Challenge. But, once again, the Harley Tent was closed. Now, this is actually the second time that I was turned away. And yes, I've got footage of my rant about it. All right, this is a rant. This is the second day that I've done this. This place, you hear them?
You guys kicked butt today. I know it was hot.
They're celebrating the fact that they're closing at 5 o'clock while it's bright daylight outside. It is stupid. It is stupid when the stores do it. It's even more stupid when a booth does it. 5 o'clock on a rally day to close is dumb. Stupid. Let me know what your thoughts are. I said this to Thunder Beach. It's the same thing. I said it in Laconia. It's the same thing. After that, we walked around downtown just a bit to kind of cool off. We saw these interesting pieces of art along the way, so thought we'd share them with you. I like witty. All right, guys, real quick update here. I just got back from going to Myrtle Beach Bike Week. I went to Smoky Mountain Bike Week for one day last week, and then this past weekend I went to Myrtle Beach Bike Week. And I'm in the middle of finishing up. I'm still doing Sturgis videos because we shot so much while we were up there. I'm in the middle of editing this one, and I decided to kind of break in again, just like I did in the last episode, and let you know the changes to the rally schedule that we are doing. This weekend, we are going to go to Angel City, which is in Unadilla, Georgia. I've actually never been to Angel City before, but I have heard an awful lot about it. So we're going to be going to that this weekend, and then we will be going to Covington Bike Fest on the way back on Sunday. So those are the kind of new additions to the schedule. Still don't know about Daytona, and still planning on going to Thunder Beach. So I'll put all of that up here. If you go to any of these and you see us, be sure to say hi. If you're in the Atlanta area and you want to ride down with us, go to the Gwinnett Motorcycle Rides and Events Facebook page, or you can contact me directly on any of our social media or in the comments below, and we can schedule a time for you to do that as well. So that is the update on the rally news, and Let me get back to editing this thing. Then we were going to head to Devil's Tower. But looking at the watch, we decided that it was a little too far away for a round trip. So instead, we headed back to the cabin and got into the hot tub.
Really made me sweat. Yeah. Chilly in the hot tub. Yeah. Really made me wet. Yeah. Well.
And that wraps up day 7 of our Sturgis adventure. The next episode will be back in Sturgis again, and I'll finally reveal what the giveaway prize is. It's related to the Harley Tent. In the meantime, you can enter the giveaway by commenting the word Sturgis below in the comments or on any of the videos in this series. There will be about 8 episodes in total, and you can enter on each one for more chances to win. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the next episode when it comes out. And until then, stay free. Keep it shiny side up.